Well, good morning. Welcome back to Central Ontario. As you can see, that warm front's still coming through and it's getting warmer every day. The snow's melting and it's getting very sugary now, which you know is going to be a bit of trouble trying to get out of this driveway another day or so if it keeps up. A number of people had asked me about my neighbor's L series, the front snowblower he had on it from the last couple of videos. And so he's actually doing some maintenance on it today. Got to pull it apart and he's going to get it back on the tractor. So I thought we'd head on over, check it out in a little more detail, and perhaps he could take us through the L series and show us how that thing is connected up and how that front snowblower works. Because as you know, L series don't have mid PTOs. Grab a coffee. Let's head up the road and let's go to Guy's place. Cheers.
Good morning.
How are you, my friend?
Good.
Good. What are we up to today?
I've got to rebuild the old beast.
Okay.
It's 13 years old. Well, it's suffered a bit.
It has, eh?
We've got the sides are bent in a little bit, but the main problem here is I've got a sprocket that's completely worn out and the chain is acting up.
Okay.
So I'm going to have to get the sprocket off. I have to take the whole auger off and get the sprocket off so I can order a new one. And I have to check another gear back in here to be able to see it better.
Okay.
So we got a bit of work ahead of us, if you don't mind.
Yeah, I don't at all. Good thing we're inside today.
Oh.
She's cold out there.
Yeah.
Okay, well let me grab my work gloves, my glasses, and I'm glad to help you out.
Sounds good. Chains are lined up there.
And which one's the new one and which one's the old one,
This is
guy?
the new one over here.
Yeah.
And the one closest to us is the old one.
Okay.
The shiny parts are where the wear is.
Yeah.
Those are lined up. We stretch them out evenly. As we progress down here, you'll see that this chain is actually longer.
You're right. Wow, so you can actually see it stretched. Guy, that's pretty interesting. I did not realize the chain could stretch so much, but you can definitely see it.
And that's the wear on the teeth. They should fit in there tightly, but they're quite loose in there now.
I see. Yeah. Do you need me to hold anything, or? Okay.
Bearing race.
Oh, is that what that is? I thought that was the design. That was the fix. Okay.
Coming up more to a point than they should be.
Okay. Same size that it's over here?
Pretty much. I maybe do a spin. Probably have to drift them out.
Oh, they're smaller. Pretty funny.
Okay, hold her there.
Yeah, should I just hold just the way we're doing it right now?
Yep. get to that gear.
Yep. And she's all sharp too, eh?
Is it? Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay, she's apart. So Guy's gonna go off, get some parts ordered, and then we're gonna come back with it, but we're definitely gonna have to replace a couple of sprockets, one of the bearings, and as you can see, in order to get this old girl pulled apart to get at that rear sprocket, we had to pull out the whole drive line, as well as the blower and stuff. So anyways, but we got her apart, give it a good chance to get it all greased up, put back together with some brand new sprockets and brand new chain, and we should be in good shape. Alright, stick around. Cheers. Well, Guy, looks like you got your parts in, you got her all put back together. Do you want to just maybe take a minute, because I know a few people were interested in the front mount on the L series, so let us know what you had to fix when you were maintaining it, what you replaced.
I shall. It's a Smith blower. It's 13 years old, so it does need a fair amount of maintenance.
Yeah.
It's well worn, but unfortunately the gear train is badly worn to the point where the teeth were very, very sharp, and the chain was starting to skip. The chain had stretched, but all the gears had to be replaced.
Okay.
Phoned up Smythe, and they were able to send me the parts very quickly.
Great.
At a reasonable charge. And so it's been replaced. So the gear here that was so badly damaged is this one. This bolts onto the end of the auger.
Right.
There's an idler gear in between, which tensions the chain so you can keep it tensed.
Okay.
And that is the drive sprocket. It too is badly worn. So they sent the 3 gears. I had some chain left over from previous repairs.
Okay.
So they were simply installed, went in beautifully, and it's working well now.
Okay, great. All right. Did you want to throw her on the tractor? And if we've got a few minutes, love it if you could take us through and tell us how it works and how it hooks up to the L.
Certainly.
Okay, great. Let's get her done. All right. Well, Guy, maybe you can take a few minutes, just show us how this thing is set up and it works.
Well, I wanted a front blower. I don't have a front PTO on this one, strictly the back one. So the PTO shaft comes out here, goes into a gearbox, which changes it from a horizontal to a vertical turning motion. Goes into a second gearbox, which does exactly the same thing, but now brings the power forward to the front of the tractor. Universal joint in here for the drive shaft. Drive shaft goes forward on the tractor. Front carriage. Front of the tractor, there's a plate that's mounted onto where my guard goes. It comes down and there's a carrier bearing in here to support the front drive shaft. The universal shaft comes forward, you can telescope here, goes into a gearbox here. The gearbox continues through the shaft, which runs my blower. There's also a 90-degree takeoff going this way across it that goes into the gear train that we just replaced, which powers the front auger.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Guy. I really appreciate you showing us how this thing sets up from the rear PTO, because I know a lot of people were interested.
Well, it's been a great machine. I really appreciate it.
Good stuff.
Very good. Let's go grab a coffee.
I think that's a great idea. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Cheers.